His name is Brad. He goes by Brad.
There are Australians in the tour. Super. Okay, well, for the Australians and the non-Australians, you guys are all standing on a very special spot. This is where the very first Australians discovered the city of Prague. And to commemorate that discovery, they built us a bar. Fat Boys.
Ah, my favorite place.
It's a fun place. I spent many a drunken night here. And lost my phone here.
Can we have lunch here?
Unfortunately, we cannot. They don't have food. Yeah. They have liquid bread, though, which is what Czechs call beer. Anyway, we're not actually here to talk about Fat Boys. We're here to talk about this church right here. It's called Kostel Svatý Jakub, or the Church of St. Jacob. Now, if anyone's here actually on Sunday morning, and you're not too hungover, there are free organ concerts in this church at 10 a.m. They only go for about half an hour, and the organ player is amazing, okay? And I know you guys like free stuff because you're on this tour. So, Sunday 10 a.m. if anyone's around and wants to see a concert for free. But that's not the real reason we're here to talk about this church. It started as a Franciscan monastery in the year 1232. Then it became a Roman Catholic church in the year 1354. The Baroque details were added later. But seriously, guys, that's a bit boring. Let's talk about the fun story that's attached to this church. It's about a thief story. You see, a thief, he was walking by here one day in the 12th century, and you know, he's a bit hungry, but he has no money, because thieving is not such a lucrative business. So he walks by this church, and he sees a statue of the Virgin Mary, wearing a very expensive-looking necklace. So he walks in, decides to steal that necklace. There's no one's around. So he slowly starts to remove the necklace. But as he's doing this, Mary comes to life and grabs his arm. And the thief is really freaked out, right? Because statues are not supposed to come to life. So he starts pulling and begging and saying, "Please, Mary, I'll never steal again. Let me go." Mary's not letting go. Eventually, he passes out from exhaustion. A little while later, the priest comes in, and he sees the thief in Mary's vice-like grip. He walks over to the statue and the thief and he says, "Dude, what are you doing?" That is a direct quote, by the way. So the thief says, "Your Honor, I'm sorry. I was trying to steal the necklace, but Mary's grabbed my arm and she's not letting go." So the priest, I mean, he's a really nice man. You know, he sprinkles some holy water. He tries praying a little bit. Nothing's working. Mary's not letting go. So the thief, you know, his arm's getting pins and needles, and he finally says to the priest, "Oh, Your Honor, you know, my arm's getting really tired. Why don't you just cut the arm off?" Oh. Well, true story, guys. This used to be the official church of the Butchers Guild here in Prague. So there's lots of sharp objects lying around, right? The priest picks up a nice shiny axe, walks over to the statue and the thief, and he slices the arm off. Now, the thief intended that he slices Mary's arm off. But the priest, not going to screw around with a statue that comes to life and grabs things when she's upset. Because if she's still got one arm left, what is she going to grab of the priest when she's upset, right? Don't want to go there. So the priest, to play it safe, cuts the thief's arm off. Now the thief, he's got, you know, a bloody stump and no self-respect, so he hightails it out of there, never to be seen again. Mary is still holding the bloody arm. But once the thief leaves, she doesn't really want it anymore. So she drops it, goes back to holding baby Jesus. Now the priest, he sees his arm on the ground, and well, he does what you would do, he does what I would do, he does what anyone would do. He picks it up, he embalms it, he mummifies it, and then he hangs it up in the church as a warning to all thieves. Don't mess with Mary. And that arm is actually still hanging there today. Unfortunately, the church is closed between 10 and 2, so we cannot go in and see it. But it's free to go into, so whenever you guys want to, if you want to, you can come back and see it yourself. If you guys like stuff like that, creepy stuff like that, you might like our Bones Church tour, our Katka tour. We take you to a church that is decorated with the bones of 40,000 people. And not just that, we then take you into town and give you the entire history of Katka. You learn more about the Hussites, you learn about Jan Žižka, who was the most badass general ever. And yeah, it's a good tour. It runs every day. It goes from about 11 to 6 o'clock at night. So it's a day tour if you guys are interested. And on that appetizing note, shriveled arms, bones, all that good stuff, let's take a break. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry.